Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is the Second Thought Podcast, and we are glad that you are back. Yes, sir. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And for everybody that's new out there and you're joining us for the first time, thank you for joining in. This is a podcast where we have discussions about what's happening within the world, and we just spin it in our perspective. So, if you want to learn a little bit more about what's going on in our neck of the woods or what's going on in the world, go ahead and sit back and listen to the Second Thought podcast. Before we get started with this episode, I do want to go ahead and shout out someone special, previous guest of the podcast, Tyler Deacon. If you don't know, Tyler Deacon has been going through something major within his life. And recently, we added his GoFundMe to our Instagram page, and he's received a lot of love. I think right now he's over like $6,000 in terms of contributors and support, and they have a goal of 9,000. So I just want to go ahead and shout out Tyler Deacon. If you're listening to this episode, we love you, man. You're in our prayers, and yeah, I hope all is well, man.
You.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Tyler D. Be good. Tyler Dizzle. But with that being said, I want to go ahead and open this episode to a song reaction. The song is called Poundtown. I want to see how you guys feel about this. When I heard this shit was so funny to me.
I'm out of town, thugging with my round, my coochie pink, my booty hole
brown.
Where the niggas, I'm looking for
All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough of that. Yeah, that song is called
Poundtown.
That song is called Poundtown by Sexxy Red. For those who've never heard that song before,
Who?
I heard it for the
Sexy
first
Red.
time. I heard it for the first time this week, and the music video is even crazier than the damn song. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now.
Poundtown. Just left Poundtown.
Yeah, my booty hole.
Miles,
Bro, what? Why was you listening? Why was you listening to that, bro?
okay, so and you might need to grab the microphone, but so I was, sometimes I go into YouTube and I just look up random music, and I found Sexy Red, and I'm telling you, like, some of the songs, Sukiyana, all these songs are it's like a new age rap. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It'd be making me sweat. I ain't never heard music like that. But, hey,
Like that.
chill out. But anyways, man.
Not an indirect answer.
What did you say?
Not an indirect answer.
Man. Anyways, let's go ahead and start off the Second Thought podcast with highlights and lowlights. You know what I'm saying? Just coverage from what happened this week. I'll go ahead and start off with my highlights, lowlights, and just checkpoints of the week. Poundtown is one of them.
Highlight or low light?
It's a mid light. It's a
You like it.
no.
Evan was showering to that song and waving the rag in the air.
No. I was not doing that. But yeah, Poundtown was one of them.
Out of the shower.
No. I was not looking in the mirror twerking to that song, I promise you. But another all right, this episode's starting off weird. Another highlight for me, or technically a low light, White Claw. Man, Corinne and I,
it wasn't that bad. I kind of liked it.
To me, I don't know. That White Claw was a little booky. I don't know. I think I got like the black cherry flavor.
No, you didn't.
The cherry,
what did I get?
Don't get.
You got mango.
Oh yeah.
No, I got mango. You got strawberry, I think.
But they ain't had a flavor pack.
I know, y'all got.
No, I didn't see those.
What flavor do y'all recommend again?
It's a whole new pack, and it's called Surf.
It's like Surf. I was like,
It's
it's like
something.
tropical or something.
Yeah, it's got a lot of tropical flavors, but the flavors are so much more bold. I don't know what they did. It's probably all GMO
Oh,
stuff.
Like, I don't know. It
I'll
just
take it.
tasted like spicy water a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
like, you don't taste the alcohol.
I don't know. I tasted it. I was like,
Oh, you could probably put like a little Mio in there. Maybe that'll make it taste better.
maybe. But that's pretty much it for me. In terms of like my big like highlights for this week. What about y'all? What y'all had go on
Just
this
keep
week?
coming.
Yeah, I was asking like y'all in terms of everybody else.
It's so weird because I see y'all over there and I see us. So
Yeah.
That's true.
sorry.
No, it's all good.
So I saw my sister this past weekend. I have my
Hey,
fuse.
shout out to the fam.
Yeah.
Texas living.
I had fun. They're so silly.
Yeah.
And the whole time it was like British accent. My nephew was like, I'm gonna wet you up, man. I was like, yeah, maybe so.
Are they British?
No,
Oh,
they're just
a
they're
David
just
Cameron?
teenagers.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I feel it. I mean,
They live in Texas.
Yeah.
UK, bro, the UK TV, we gotta talk about it a different time. But
UK
Ooh,
I
TV.
love watching
true.
the
Yeah.
UK TV.
Oh,
Isn't
and
there
Spanish shows too.
like top shotta or something like that? Top shot.
Yeah.
I don't
Or
know.
I think Drake made their show, so I don't know how
Mm.
British it really is.
Right. He's
Don't
a
get me started
cultural.
on that gosh damn show. What is it called? Um
What?
where there's black people in the colonial period and they dancing and stuff. The show you try to get me Bridgerton. Don't
Stop
get
it.
don't get me started on no
That
damn
was the
Bridgerton.
worst
Stop it.
That shit
um
so lame. I don't know, man.
I
explanation TV
love
show.
Bridgerton. Because he's so rude. That's
I just
why.
said colonial. It wasn't even colonial.
It's the
I don't know.
Regency era,
Thank you.
actually.
Miles, you be watching Bridgerton?
Yes, he did. He watched that first season and the second season. Yes, he did.
Where's
Hmm.
Bridgerton?
um,
How you doing, madam? That shit.
I watch
Hold
a
on,
lot
do
of
it in the
shows
mic. What
like
you say,
that.
Miles?
Hello, madam.
Mm.
Motherfucker coming up. Wait, what was that?
No, Bridgerton was
The one with the black dude, all the white girls trying to hit him?
Yeah.
that was the first season, and then the second season was with the pretty Indian sisters, and then it was the white guy that was trying to get with one of them.
Man, I don't watch that shit. I be walking by the living room, and she'll be watching that shit.
And then he
And
sits down for the next 3 hour binge and watches it.
yeah, I be trying to figure out what's going on. But
Why he
Yeah.
described it as colonial though?
I don't be watching
That's what
that.
it they were all wearing like the Young Thug shirts and stuff like that. I was
Stop.
like, hey man.
That
Hey.
yay drip.
I
Oh my god.
don't know about no Bridgerton, but that sounds pretty dope. So those were the highlights for your week, Karen?
Yeah, pretty much. That's
Hey.
like the main thing I did. Just
Yeah.
saw my family.
Okay. Sliding it over to Jazz and Miles. Highlights, lowlights, checkpoints. What y'all got going on? What y'all had going on this week?
I didn't do anything. My tire blew and Miles changed it for me. Thank you.
W teamwork. W teamwork. You know what I'm saying? Yes, W tire change.
That's what highlight.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I was thankful that I had somebody to change my tire because my tire blew one time and I was like, it was on the Impala I got and it's got rims on there. So that bitch is heavy. So I was like, all right, muster up some energy. And then
Yeah.
luckily I was right by the military base. So it was this whole little company or whatever doing some kind of ruck. And two guys stopped and changed that shit out in like 10 minutes. So I've yet to have to change a tire myself. But I
Yeah,
was glad that he was there to do that shit.
that's dope.
Um, yeah, no, I went to work. I really didn't do anything this week.
Yeah, there was a time when I was literally like I was driving down the highway and my engine blew, but it didn't like explode or implode. Basically, I was doing 90, and then as I was pressing, hey, look, hey, don't ask no questions about it. Don't ask no questions about me. But I had my foot on the gas, and as I had my foot on the gas, as as I had
Bro,
my foot on the gas, it started to decelerate. So I was like, this don't make no sense. And then all I heard was dun 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 dun. And I was like, oh nah. And I was in
Yeah.
the middle lane too. So it was decelerating and I couldn't press on the brake. So I had like the wheel locked up. By the grace of God, I got in like the emergency lane and someone towed my car. But yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. See, no, twice both times my tire blew, I was not on the highway,
Mhm.
which is literally like 90% of the driving that I do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the one that blew this week, we were literally just on a little side road. I was going like 10 miles an hour. It blew because I hit a big ass pothole. This happened to me
Mm.
in Valdosta, but I ran up on the curb.
Oh, oh my gosh.
I ran up on the curb. It's like, oh shit. Got back on the
Hmm.
road, and then I drove on that for like 2-3 months, and I finally took
Yeah.
it in because like I hit that curb, and it actually fucked up the alignment. So my car was like doing this when I would drive
Hmm.
it, and the guy was like, "This is dangerous. You got an air pocket in between the tire and like the wire, the wall."
Yeah.
And
Cap.
I, what the fuck
So
did
what
you
did the
do?
rim bend and there was a gap between the tire and the rim?
No, like within the tire. So like tires have like a lot of like metal wiring in them.
Mhm. Mhm.
And somehow I don't really remember, but because this was like 5, 6 years ago, but it was a pocket, air pocket somewhere that it wasn't supposed to be. But I knew that happened this time because last time it happened on the inside of the tire, so I couldn't see it. But
Yeah.
this time it was on the outside of the tire, so I could see the air pocket. And the air pocket finally blew, and it literally
Mhm.
just sounded like a fart. And I was like, "Oh fuck, my tire blew."
Uh,
It did. We had the
well,
windows down, and it was like, and I was like, oh, "My tire finally blew."
Bruh. Hey, next topic.
You gotta appreciate the little things in life.
Women can't drive.
oh my gosh,
Whoa.
here we go.
Whoa. Uh-uh.
They can't
I'm
drive.
an excellent driver. Thank
Says
you.
the
Hey,
person who's been in
um,
accidents.
bruh.
I don't know,
Let me
Do
explain
man.
this real
you
quick.
do you
No.
have a
Real quick.
problem?
Real
Hey,
quick. Hey, we could put up a survey and poll. Somebody hit a parked car.
what?
Somebody
Somebody
hit a
hit a
parked
parked
car.
car. Oh, has anyone hit a parked car?
Yeah, has anybody hit a parked car?
I mean, I
No.
scraped a parked car before. I ain't gonna lie.
And look at that.
But come on now, that
I
doesn't even
didn't
really
hit a
count.
parked car. I pulled into a parking spot next to one of those jacked up trucks whose
Mhm.
tires offset of the body of the truck.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
hit the tire. I didn't even hit the fucking
But
truck,
you
bro.
driving a Honda Civic,
It doesn't matter.
smallest car in the world.
It doesn't matter. I hit
Two
the
doors,
tire.
not even the
See,
four. Two doors.
This
they're trying to
dude.
regulate everything that you can have on a car and shit. Y'all need to get them people that got them big ass smokestacks and them fat ass tires that hang off the
Smokestack.
side of the cars.
The extra thick trucks.
Yes. Yes.
All I'm saying is,
You ran off the road.
I was
Hush.
speed racing.
With
Speed
nobody.
Oh
racing.
look, calm
With
down, calm
nobody.
down, because there's a lot of incriminating things going on here.
And barrel
Here we go.
I
off
was
the side of the
goddamn
road.
driving fast, trying to get away from somebody. Wink,
His
wink.
own demons.
And goddamn,
That's it.
I didn't see you was talking about your weak ass time. All right, yeah, speed racing, and it was late at night. I can't see like that, and I was on the highway, and in
Mhm.
Hawaii, they don't have like in Georgia, the far left lane is the far left lane, and then the barrier wall, right? In
Yeah.
Hawaii, it's like a dirt
Patch. Like you
before
in the
the
country.
before the wall, which is stupid. So I thought that motherfucker was the road. So
Yeah.
I got there and try to go around a nigga. I'm around like this. I'm like, oh shit, I'm in the dirt. So when I try to get back on the road, the
Mhm.
traction from the road and the dirt, I got down. Bro, I was supposed to die that night. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, sound effects of death. Nigga.
You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying.
Got my own shit, bro. Walking sound effect bar, nigga. You know? So yeah, bro. The car in front of me almost hit that motherfucker. So I was like, bro, I can't
Mm.
goddamn pay for nobody's shit right now. So I got down, turn sideways. I'm literally sideways on the highway. I see all the cars coming at me. I'm like, bro, I had Ti playing, bro. I had Ti playing, bro. And bro, literally all the cars coming at me. I'm like, bro, I'm about to die. And then I drew that bitch back to the right side, nigga.
This
Boom.
dude think he John Wick,
I am,
Jason
bro. I went
Bourne,
into a ditch,
got
bro.
James
Like
Bond.
literally,
Here we go, dog.
when I
It's
hit the ditch,
given
bro.
man can't drive.
Hold on, bro.
Well,
I didn't
good
hit
for
nobody's
you.
car. I didn't hit nobody's car.
But you was
Okay.
on the wrong side of the street
Right, I fucked up and I corrected my wrong. Shit.
because
Okay.
you
Goddamn, ain't
can't
hit nobody's
drive.
car. Bro, when I got
Okay.
out of the car, man, car fucked up. I had to climb through the back of the
Well, right now,
Hmm.
like Corinne said, it's giving men can't drive because
Yeah.
Kevin hit a parked car and Miles ran
Hold on.
himself
Hold
off the
on.
road.
No, I didn't
I'm the
hit.
only one that
You
didn't,
did.
and that was a little something. So
man, your head can't drive.
men can't drive.
Okay. Okay. Let's ask this question: Who has had a ticket? By show of hands, who has had a ticket in the last year?
I've had the most tickets on this podcast.
Thank you. Motherfucker can't
Okay.
drive.
I
Wait. Wait.
probably
Wait.
have
Wait.
the most tickets out of all three of y'all combined.
Right.
Okay. Who's had a ticket in the last 2 years?
I got a ticket like December 14th of 2022.
All right.
Plead the
That's.
fifth.
I mean, the statistics ain't lying right now.
But
All right.
that doesn't
Who?
mean
My
I can't
last
drive.
ticket, right. My last ticket was for a car accident in 2018.
Oh wow, that's it.
That's it. And that's
I
the
have to.
only ticket I've ever gotten.
But
Bro,
who's at
y'all
fault though?
understand that
Are
when
you the insurance man?
he do look like that motherfucker.
Jake from State Farm.
That's the real Jake. That's the real Jake, boy.
Where's my Law and Order sound effect? That's what I
Oh
need.
my god, don't even look for that. That's last season.
What were you about to
Okay,
say though,
but can
Miles?
you put that back?
Yeah, I'll add it back.
What was I about to say?
That you can't drive.
Oh
I hear
yeah,
you.
like so she was saying, don't mean I can't drive, but yeah, when you get a ticket, like speeding, all that shit, like that mean you can't drive, cause you can speed all you want. You just gotta know when to speed,
No,
how long you can speed, and when not to
no,
speed.
no.
Where's
Just
the
like on
lie
the
at
highway,
though?
you can't just be doing 90 like Kevin ass and
You wait, I
goddamn
thought we were on the same side. What the hell going on?
all by yourself in the middle lane, no cars around you, and you doing 90. Yeah, you gonna get pulled over. You gotta be
But I
speeding and
didn't
it's
get pulled
cars
over.
with you. And then you gotta be scanning, you gotta be alert, nigga, head on the swivel. You know what I'm saying? From left to right, cause you gotta be able to spot the cop coming the opposite direction on the highway. And you see this, you yeah, he might get off on that exit and goddamn come around and come get your ass. What you about to say?
All of my tickets, actually, all of my tickets are speeding tickets, and they've all been in spots where when I pass back through them, I never see a cop sitting there again. So that's how I know it
I'm
ain't
not
my fault.
finished. Complacency. You can't be complacent. You always got to keep your head on the swivel and looking. You don't. I ain't gonna say
Bro, I got a speeding ticket driving to Virginia by a state trooper in Lynchburg, South Carolina or North Carolina.
Oh.
It was traffic. And I said, how am I speeding? And there's cars in front of me and beside me and behind me. He was like, well, you were speeding and caught up with traffic. I said, that doesn't even sound right, but okay. It was only like a $40 ticket, so I'm not mad.
Kevin,
That's how 12 be trying to get you.
when you get pulled over and they say, "Do you know how fast you was going?" What you say?
You don't even give them the idea that you know what you're doing.
You know what Jasmine
Bruh,
say?
I was on my phone. I can tell you a story. I was on the phone driving. I just left my house. I was like, I'm driving. I got my phone all the way up here. I'm driving. And then I get pulled over immediately as soon as I turn out my neighborhood. A cop pulls me over by the gas station. He's like, you know what you were doing? I was like, nah. He was like, you know you were on your phone, right? I was like, what? I was like, "Are you sure? You never let them know what you're doing." Because
What you
if you
put though
admit
when you
it, then they
said
can give you a ticket.
I'm a jam and do that shit every time?
No, I don't.
I
Man,
have
you know why you got
finessed
pulled
my
over?
way out of tickets.
I was speeding.
I never.
Yeah.
But
No,
I feel like, I mean, we can
I'm
talk
getting
about it. I
mad.
feel like it's easier for women to get out of
You
tickets than
can't drive. Women
guys.
can't drive.
I've
Let's
gotten
keep it a
out of
stat.
Stop it.
0 of the 15 that I have.
Are you serious?
30.
I
30 for
remember the
30?
last time I got pulled over. This was like years ago too. Like it was the state patrol, and he was like, "Do you know how fast you're going?" I was like, "What?" I
Oh
was
my
going
god.
fast. He was like, "Yeah, you're going pretty fast." I was like, "For real? Oh my god, no, for real?" He was like, "Yeah." Normally it's a $300 ticket. I was like, $300? That's so high. Oh my god, no, no. I have to pay the. He's like, "I'll let you off this time. Don't speed again." I was like, "Oh my god,
That's
I never will." Like, thank you
I
I've
mean,
so
let's
much.
talk
never
about
gotten
it.
out of. I've never gotten
Oh
out
my
of. And
god.
I know I be getting retarded ass cops because one time I got pulled over. I was like 17 years old, and I got my license
Mhm.
like soon as I hit 16.
Can't drive.
I got my what is that shit called?
Learner's
Learner.
permit.
Learner's
See?
permit?
Can't even
Soon as
drive.
Mm-hmm.
I turned 15, and then as soon as I turned 16, I got my license. I was like 17 years old. Pulls me
Yeah.
over. He said, "You know this is your learner's, right?" I said, "Are you fucking stupid? That's my driver's license. I was there when I took the test." And he was like, "It says
Yeah.
provisional." And I was like, "I don't care what it says. That's my fucking ID."
Yeah.
And he was
That's a
like,
trip.
"You're not supposed to be driving with this. You have to have somebody in the car with you." I'm like, "Bro, I'm 17 years old. This is my driving license."
Yeah.
And like he literally kept me there for like 20 minutes. He called other fucking cops. I was like on the phone with
Damn.
my mom and shit. I'm like, "This is my license." Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty
When
sure on your learners it says provisional learners.
Driver's license. Oh no. Like the one you get right after. It says, I feel like it says provisional driver's license because you can't drive after like midnight or something. Like I think that's the provision. But there's a driver's license.
Right. And then it wasn't even midnight. I left
yeah.
KFC at like 9:30. I was leaving
Yeah.
work. And he pulled me over. I don't even remember why I got pulled over. I think he pulled me over because I didn't turn my lights on fast enough.
Can't drive. Don't even know how to operate a motorized
Says the
vehicle.
person that ran off the road.
One time. I ain't never
We're gonna
got
have
no
to put a
speeding
poll
ticket.
up to end this. We've talked about this way too long.
Yeah. The last thing I'll say is
Talk about you way too long.
I drove when I used to go to Valdosta State. I'll never forget this. Like the police in Valdosta State, I don't care what they say, they be targeting some people, bruh. Jasmine, I don't know if you ever experienced that at Valdosta, but
We both have a very bad experience with that.
yeah. Like there was one time I pulled into an empty parking lot. When I pulled up there, a police officer pulled up behind me. I was just parked in the parking lot because I was just chilling. And then the police officer was like, what are you doing in this empty parking lot? And I was like, oh, I'm just chilling here. And then he was like, this car looks pretty clean. Are you sure it's yours? I was like, what?
Uh-uh.
He was like, it looks too clean. I was like, all right. I was just like, okay.
It's raining
What
again.
up? Hey, there go Rain. For our audio listeners, Rain just walked in the building. Shout out Rain. You know what I said?
She said, "I eat all the bears up. Sorry."
Oh. But yeah, um, we could pretty much end this off by saying, I think we've all had different experiences when it comes to driving. For those listening out there, let us know what your
So
experiences are, man.
the best driver is me, right? Then you, then
No.
Corinne, then Jasmine.
No, Miles.
No. I'm the best driver.
I don't know if you can drive. Miles seemed like he's the type to speed up too quick. I don't know. Or press on his brakes too hard.
What?
All right, y'all. Welcome back from break. We're going to be getting into our next topic here, New Black Media. So, kind of wanted to talk about this topic, not this podcast, this topic, because as y'all are well aware, for our existing listeners and for anyone who's new here, I have not seen a lot of black media. I have not seen The Color Purple, and I know that is a sin against my skin. Um, but I started watching something recently that ignited my curiosity into new black media. First, it started off with Jordan Peele's Get Out. That shit was spectacular. Us, nope, decent. But Abbott Elementary really pulled me back into black media. Quinta Brunson, incredible mind. She helped create, well, she is the originator of the show with other story writers and stuff like that. If you haven't seen Abbott Elementary, I please advise all of you guys to at least check out the first couple of episodes because it is special. It's like The Office, except with a black spin on it. Um, but yeah, today we're all here to talk a little bit more about black media, what we've been watching, discuss the new things that we're seeing, and just compare it to like older media like The Cosby Show, Fresh Prince, things like that. But with that being said, Corinne, Jazen, Miles, what black media have y'all been watching that you've really liked recently?
So, going still with Quinta, there was a Black Lady sketch show that she helped out with the first season. I don't know if she's still a writer or not. And it's like also produced, I think, by Issa Rae and Robin Thede, which is like the main girl on this Black Lady sketch show. And it is hilarious. Cause I used to be really into Saturday Night Live. And like
Mm-hmm.
the past few years, it just kind of fell off. Like it hasn't been funny. And so this kind of brought that back. Like it is hilarious. And like I remember growing up, I used to watch In Living Color. Do you
Mm-hmm.
guys know that show?
I've never seen it.
Imagine like Black Lady Sketch Show and SNL, but in the 90s and mostly black people.
So it was like live and Living Color was live?
I think so. I think they had like an audience. They'd have performances at the end because it was made by the Wayans brothers and Kim.
Mm.
So
Hmm.
all the Wayans were on that show. Jim Carrey used to be on it, and like a bunch of other people. And it like Black Lady Sketch Show takes me back to like that same place.
Yeah.
Like
I
it's
recently just started watching, well, I watched like a couple of clips of Black Lady Sketch Show, and I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was turned off because Black Lady Sketch Show, it doesn't sound like it appeals to me, from the title. But bruh, that is one of the funniest shows I have seen in a little minute. Like I watched the one that was kind of like, so the way Black Lady Sketch Show is, it's almost like a Jordan Peele movie. Like all of the clips or the episodes have humor and then a little bit of something else. So like there's an episode where a girl like doesn't wear makeup to work, so she starts dying, and she doesn't like, she resurrects herself once she puts back on her makeup. There's another one with the hood Romeo and Juliet. Like they're saying what is it, African American vernacular in like Shakespearean talk. So that was hilarious. And then there was like a bad bitch therapy circle,
that was
and
funny.
like it was like a therapy intervention where they were talking about the hardships of being a bad bitch and stuff like that. I was like, what? Like it's just so cool to see us come up with these thoughts or these ideas and concepts and then bring it into comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
But
the Black Lady sketch show is all women? Are there men on the show?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all
I
like
women.
haven't
not like as the main cast. Like they'll be there, but not
got you.
like by name.
Got you. Okay. Y'all brought that up last time and I had heard about it. I just haven't gotten a chance to watch it. And then literally last night when I laid down, I turned the TV on and it was on, but it was like already at the end credit. So I didn't
Uh,
get
Yeah.
to watch it, but I'm gonna go back and watch that one. I started and finished all of the Abbott Elementary. I really
That's
liked it.
crazy.
I
Hey, round
got
of
into
applause
it.
for Abbott Elementary. Round of
It's
applause for
so
y'all
good.
watching it. Yes,
It's so good. It really filled the void of The Office. Because I just always wanted TV that was like that, where you could like watch it, and then if you got up and like washed the dishes or like put clothes in the laundry and you missed some of it, it's okay. Like you could just go back and watch it again.
yeah.
Yeah, they did a really good job with that show. That shit's gonna be timeless. It's
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
good. It's so good.
Miles, what you think of Abbott? I know you had to be watching it too, man. Don't be looking like that, man.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. I like Abbott Elementary.
Yeah,
Um, I ain't watched The Office like that.
yeah.
I probably watched like 2 or 3 episodes. I don't really like whatever type of humor that is. Just don't resonate with me. But Abbott Elementary, you know what I'm saying? I could rock with that. It was funny. I could, you know what I'm saying? But my
It's so
favorite character, the older black teacher.
Oh
Miss
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What is her real name?
I don't know, but I know
Cheryl Lee
she's
Ralph.
Okay, I feel so bad because she's like a staple black female.
yeah.
Yeah. She was the
Mhm.
original Dream Girl.
Really
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
like
Like she
actual Dream
was
Girl
no,
or
like the
like
movie. Like
oh
the play.
oh okay.
She was Dina, which is who Beyonce played in the newer version.
Mm.
Yeah, she's a staple. That's why I was really surprised to see her face on a show like that,
Yeah.
especially
Same.
like in the pilot. I was like, damn, where did they get this money from to pull her?
Yeah.
Or maybe the role resonated with her and she was like, yeah, I'm
Hmm.
there for it. But I really liked her being there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my boy, everybody hates Chris.
Tyler.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Tyler
Tyler.
really
James Williams,
know his
Yeah,
name,
yeah,
but
yeah.
who
yeah.
I've been told is my celebrity lookalike.
Really?
Stop.
Yes.
Really?
All of those little like websites where they match like your celebrity lookalike, it's always Tyler James Williams.
It's probably like the cheeks, probably.
Baby.
Yeah, because when he smiles, he has that.
Yeah.
He does.
Bro, we all know what
But
cheese is, bro. God damn. But
man,
yeah,
what, bruh? Miles is always on my damn case. But anyways, like
who
even
your
the
celebrity looking
intro,
like?
huh? What you say?
Who your celebrity look like?
I don't know. Some people said Cookie from Nasty Classified.
I can see that.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
A
ain't never
skinnier
watched that.
version.
Never watched that.
Huh?
She's skinny now.
You never watched it?
That's some
What you grew
Nickelodeon
up
show, right?
watching?
Oh yeah, he was a
Cartoon
Disney
Network?
kid.
I was not no Disney kid. I
Cartoon
was Animal
Network?
Planet.
Oh, fuck off.
What do you say?
Animal Planet. Nasty Classified wasn't lit like that, bro. Like
It was.
You are tripping.
It wasn't.
that's
It
another
was
It
cool,
cartoon
but it
was.
that
wasn't. It really
That
wasn't.
was so funny.
That was almost on the caliber as told by Ginger. That shit
Oh,
still slaps
true.
to this day.
What's as told
I
by
have
Junior?
not rewatched it.
Nickelodeon. Y'all some
Someone
Nickelodeon
wants to
kids.
go.
And
Stop
now,
it.
now I see what the issue is up in here. Y'all some Nickelodeon kids.
Okay, but I was
Right.
rewatching SpongeBob recently,
Right.
and it's so funny.
They weren't
We
watching
were
that.
so pristine.
Eddie.
We
That's what
were
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network.
But y'all
Cartoon
spend most
Network
of
was where that's where the real people grew up at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I grew up.
Dragon Ball Z.
And
You
as
know
I
what
got
I'm saying?
older,
I watched all three.
I didn't watch
Mm-mm.
Disney. That's one thing I did not watch.
I don't know. That's a
watched
Raven was
all
goated.
three.
I mean, like I watched the staples: Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably it. I like the Cheetah
Yeah.
Girls. That came on
Ooh,
Disney.
Yeah,
love
Cheetah
the
Girls is
Cheetah
fire. I ain't gonna
Girls.
lie.
The first
Cheetah
one
Girls is
only.
fire.
Disney had
Yeah.
No,
First one
all
only.
three.
First
All
one only.
three.
First one only.
I definitely watched all three.
What did that? Especially that. What that nigga say? You want be? What he say? You want be tigers? And that nigga brought the mask out.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Well,
You
he
didn't
brought all
watch
the
it?
masks on the first. But I forgot, bro. You don't
Bruh.
even
When they were
know,
about
like no black, bro. Somebody be talking about black media, bro. My bad, my bad. But somebody be talking about black media, bro. We need to crucify
You
this.
really? Have you not seen Cheetah Girls for real?
Nothing. He ain't
I
even watch
seen-
Boondocks, bro.
I seen Cheetah Girls, but I don't remember. Man, it's been like 10 years since I seen Cheetah
don't-
Girls.
Okay,
But, like-
well, if you know, you know.
I
If
know.
You know.
You didn't watch
When I say
TV?
stop, you stop. When I say go, you go. When I
That's
say
so
go, I say ha ha.
Raven. That is not Cheetah Girls.
And you
You
don't
be
give me credit for
killing
that.
me.
That's
Hey,
on Raven.
hey,
She
hey,
down there ain't too far. The goddamn crazy boy now. So
hey,
You
man.
just
right.
kill me.
Yeah.
Um,
So
but yeah,
But
Abbott
nah,
Elementary is really good.
It is
yeah.
really.
I'm trying to
I
think, like, maybe my favorite
Atlanta is
episode so
another one.
far.
because Black Media ain't just TV shows, it's movies too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Atlanta
Yeah.
was a good show.
So as far as movies, that Spider Man, that Into the Spider Verse, the cartoon. Maybe I seen that with the
That
Black
junk is
Spider
so
Man,
good. It's
bro.
so
That's like my
good.
favorite movie.
But
Like
is that written by a black person or produced?
it's Black
I don't
Media.
know.
The
I
main
mean,
character black.
Yeah. For the main character, that Spider-Man to be black, like that was pretty big.
I
Cause it
mean,
was like
they
you
had
could
to do that
relate
though,
to him.
right?
You
It
know
was
what
in
I
the
mean?
comic book, wasn't it?
I mean, they ain't gotta do shit for black. I mean, they got Peter Parker, bro. They ain't had to bring out a nigga named Miles Morales. And then
Whew.
they combined them with the Mexicans, like,
Right. So I mean, they tried to just two birds, one stone it.
and it's still better than Peter Parker, nigga. What you
I do
saying?
really like it. I was trying. What is that we just? Oh, fucking the Swarm. Did y'all watch that?
The
Ooh, Swarm was
Swarm.
good.
It was
I haven't seen.
partly written with Childish Gambino, right? Donald Glover, and
Yeah.
then I don't know the other writer was a
I don't
female.
remember her name.
I can't
Yeah.
remember her
But it
name.
was
I'm
good.
sorry, girl, but
Was it?
either way, the show was good. Me
Yeah.
and Leah watched all of it like within a week while she was here,
Yeah.
and it's loosely based on real events, which is what's
hmm
crazy. Cause who's out here killing for Beyonce?
Whoa. So
My
what is it
sister
about?
said that part is like kind of true too, but I've never heard that.
Well, if
What
you
is it
look,
about though? What is it about?
So,
so you know they call Beyonce's group the Beehive. So the name of the show is The Swarm, and it's all centered around this young girl who's basically caught up in her name on the show is Nyjah, caught up in
Mm-hmm.
Nyjah's like fandom. And then she definitely was already mentally crazy. I'm not gonna give it away, but mentally crazy. She started killing people because they didn't
Whoa.
like Nyjah.
yeah.
But if you
Yeah.
look at the beginning, and it's every episode, if you look at the beginning of every
Who is Nigel?
episode,
That's like the Beyonce equivalent.
that's
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, the singer in that show. But if you look at the beginning of every episode, it says like none of this is fictional.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
It says none of this is fictional. Like any person who is like this is here is like on purpose
portrayed
and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
portrayed
Mm-hmm.
like real events.
Yeah.
It straight up first sentence, none of this is fictional.
That's
This is
crazy.
not a fictional work of art. It's something like
Yeah.
that.
Because they reference like real things. Because like there's a part where it was like somebody bit Nyjah, and there was a whole thing about somebody bit Beyonce at a party, and the girl who dies at the beginning is not related to. It's not spoiling anything, but her name is Marissa Jackson, and there was a rumor that Marissa Jackson is somebody who killed herself after listening to Lemonade, and it ended up not being true. But that name is what was going around apparently.
That
Yeah.
sounds like voodoo, man. I don't
It
know
was
about watching that show.
well, and then
No,
don't
it's
discredit
really
black
good.
my
black
phone.
art like that, man. Black magic, man.
Yeah.
But that sounds like all right.
I
That
feel
sounds like
like
That's right.
negative
That sound like
voodoo.
witchcraft. There you go.
It sounds like negative voodoo because voodoo can be used for good and evil. That's what it
all
sounds like.
right, let's not get into technicalities about
We
that.
could do it. We could do it. We could dive straight
But
in.
Anything can be
it's
used for good and evil.
definitely
Okay.
it's a good little binger if you wanted to like
Yeah.
have
I
like
watched it in
some
like a day and
girls
a half.
over or have a little party, you can watch it real fast. It's real good.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
almost on some Jordan Peele stuff, but it's
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
partly written and produced by Childish Gambino. Real
Yeah.
good. And they have like real like one episode was like 100% real. Like it wasn't a
Mm.
reenactment acting. It was
Mm-hmm.
legit footage from like real investigations.
Wow.
It was fucking crazy. Billie Eilish is in there for people that like
I
Billie
heard
Yeah.
Eilish.
Her
about that.
episode was really good.
Very good. She did really good.
You know, with Abbott Elementary, I also heard that Childish Gambino, I think he said it. There's like a YouTube video where he was like jealous because he didn't come up with the idea of Abbott Elementary because it's so good.
It's
Like,
so good.
I'm
It's
glad it was Quinta though. Like she is perfect.
yeah,
yeah, it's
And
so
it's so good to see because I've been watching her since like she was like making little Vine videos. And then like I saw her get popular on YouTube and then go to BuzzFeed and then go on to do all this other stuff. So it's really cool to see.
they did it
give her
really
her
good
damn
too.
flowers.
They didn't like make it too poor to where it's like a fucking sad sob story.
Mm,
Like it was
yep,
Yeah.
just enough to get the point across that hey, we be struggling out here, but we gonna always
Yeah.
we gonna always make ends meet.
Yeah.
And even with the teachers, like they didn't put it like all these rich ass teachers teaching in like
yeah,
a poor school. Like the teachers was struggling
Yeah.
through it. It was really
facts.
And they had the cool ass white teacher that everybody know.
good.
And
Yeah,
know
the
that she
Italian
she
lady,
white on the outside, but inside she really black. Dog.
Well,
She
she's
got
Italian. Miss
the Justin Timberlake dude is funny too. That
With the
teacher,
Justin Timberlake dude.
Mr. Hill,
just similar.
aka Mr. C, the white
the
guy.
The gay
yeah, the
dude.
white dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
oh
he
yeah,
was.
he is gay. Yeah,
I was
yeah,
trying to think, is that politically correct? But yeah, he was gay.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Miles, go ahead and tell us about Snowfall. I know you've been watching that, dog. Dang, someone fought it with that.
I ain't pulling out the toys, man.
It's all good.
Yeah, man. Snowfall season ender was like what, last Wednesday, Thursday? Last Wednesday?
Oh, it just ended.
Wednesday.
oh,
Yeah.
was that the end of the show?
Yep. That's it. So
Uh,
what's the guy that made Boys in the Hood?
John Singleton?
So I didn't know he I guess started this show or helped write it.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So he died what in 2018, I think?
Yeah,
Or
2018, 19, something like that.
yeah. So I feel like the show could have went on, but it would have lost the John.
Original.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it would have lost that
Yeah.
vibe. So they went ahead and ended it. But the way they ended it was like, wow. And it's
Yeah.
like you can get on social media and see so many people talking about the ending and how Franklin turned out. And in my personal opinion, I feel like shit, people like people dogging the boy Lee, like his best friend, they dogging his mama, they
Hmm.
dogging like everybody turned his back on him. But hey, the whole time that boy Lee, to me, that boy Lee was there, man, and
Yeah.
everything he did was to better himself. And at the end of the show, bro, like it's a scene where Frank, like he fucked up, bro. He like a junkie. He not a junkie, but he
Hmm.
a drunk. Like he down there a junkie, bro. But he basically tell this nigga Lee like I was in I'm thinking like he was gonna kill Lee. You know what I'm saying? Just
Hmm.
off some crackhead shit or drunk shit. Like he just gonna accidentally kill him or just kill him, just be on some hating shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's a scene in there where he basically straight up told him like, nigga, you my best friend, nigga, and I'm proud of you, nigga. Like, and nigga, like I'm dead ass on like, damn, this some like, nigga, I'm tearing up like, god damn, this some real shit, nigga, because it's like, bro, to have so much, to lose it all,
Yeah.
and still know like nigga, you been there for me the whole time. Like people, you know what I'm saying? But when you look at
Yeah.
the like in on IG and Twitter and all that shit, a lot of people like, oh, they shouldn't have did that to Franklin and da. But with me, what I got from it, shit, frankly, Franklin knew what the fuck he did. He knew
Yeah.
he finally realized like the government was never with us. You know what I'm saying? I made mistakes
Mm.
as a father. I made mistakes as a friend. I made mistakes as a leader, and you paid attention to that, Lee, and you realized my flaws and corrected it.
Yeah.
And he had so much pride to tell the nigga like I'm proud of you, nigga. Like even I'm fucked up right now, nigga. I ain't got shit, nigga. My teeth falling out, all that shit. And to look this nigga, and I'm talking about the way he did the scene, like the nigga, you could see this shit like real acting, like nigga crying and everything, like nigga, I'm proud of you, nigga. That shit hit me, nigga. I'm like, ooh, this shit fire. And then after that, he walked off, nigga. Like, and Lee was like, fight, like trying to tell him to come back.
Yeah.
And goddamn, he realized like, nigga, I gotta let go. So he goddamn dropped his head. As soon as he dropped his head, they dropped fucking Kendrick, bro. That Pride song. Yeah. That shit was like the perfect, like, mwah. Then it's like, that's why I like it so much. Cause like at the end of every episode, they hit you with like a fire ass black song where you just like, this shit fire, nigga. Like, bro, it's just like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, so far shit. That shit better than Power, bro. It's just more real, like more real.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted it to be like a fairy tale ending, but I didn't watch the end. But what I gather off of social media, it was a realistic ass ending for it to have been what the 70s and 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact: they did say he didn't bathe for like a week to play
Yeah,
that
I
final.
know.
Like he got
Wow.
into character.
He did look really like a crackhead in that clip that I saw.
I haven't seen it.
Man,
I
that
don't know
shit good,
anything
bro.
about
That nigga
Snowfall.
say, like Lee going back and forth to Africa. He's like, bro, when you get back? He's like, last night. He was like, damn, man, you got there going to Africa, coming back from Africa. Shit, Lil Lee don't even sound like your name no more. I'm gonna start calling you Yo Yo. That nigga just like Yo Yo in the middle of the street. Nigga like Yo Yo. That shit funny as fuck. Hey, you gotta watch that shit, bro. That shit good, bro. You need to watch that shit. But before you watch that shit, you need to catch up on Bulldogs. Goddamn.
Please,
City.
please.
Goddamn.
I mean, I've seen a couple of Boondocks.
So every episode is good.
That nigga was watching Even Stevens.
Even Stevens was cool, man. What's wrong
It
with
was.
that?
It was.
What did you watch? Did you watch TV?
I told you, Even Stevens.
So when I was growing up, like it was like Cartoon Network, a little bit of Disney Channel, and a little like Fresh Prince here and there. Sister here and there. But Boondocks came on Adult Swim. So around that age, like I wasn't up. I didn't. I only watched BET for the music awards. Like, I never watched for the music awards and music. I never like. I didn't even know Boondocks came on BET. And then the rest of the time I was like outside. Like I wasn't really like watching TV like that. So
still no excuse.
Okay.
That is an
There's
excuse.
kids who didn't watch TV, but they'll come in and watch a movie with their parents.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't.
I wasn't watching no movies. Both of my parents are working, so I was like outside doing
That's all
stuff.
the reason why you should be watching some freaky shit.
Hey, kids, listen to this. We do not condone.
No, we don't condone that shit, but I'm just saying, nigga, everybody a kid at one point in their life, they done popped in one of them damn VHS with no title on that bit. It was and found out some shit.
So was that your experience,
Nah, hell nah, nigga. For one, nigga, I was partly raised by my grandma, bro, and I would hate to find a movie my grandma got there. Hey,
that's crazy.
Nah, but
yeah, Black media, man. Y'all go ahead and let us know what Black media y'all have been consuming lately. Shout out to Quinta. What's your Quinta
Brunson?
Yeah. Sorry, Quinta. Shout out to Quinta, Jordan Peele. I honestly feel like Jordan Peele kind of kicked off a lot of shit, man.
I'm on
like
my mission is to get all of his movies, like purchase.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You see,
I might do that too.
He kicked off. I feel like he kicked off black alternative movies or media.
Somebody else.
That's
I
fair.
argue Childish Gambino. I mean Childish Gambino.
Who? That dude said a meal. I don't know what he said.
Childish Gambino.
That sounds like a bread. I don't know.
It was the same fucking letter. Hey, bro, we might be on to something. Come on now. I need to get my highlight. That's my highlight.
I haven't seen Atlanta though. Is that what Atlanta is?
No. See, Atlanta is still not alternative though.
Yes, it is. Bro, it's a lot of weird shit in Atlanta.
So it's like it's not like
Betty,
horror or like sci-fi.
I
I
feel
think that's what she's saying.
everything that Childish Gambino put in Atlanta, I feel like that shit could be real as fuck. Especially that episode with Lakeith Stanfield when he went to that crazy ass white person house.
Right.
That's a real hood nigga adventure. That's how it's.
But it's
That's how he
also,
know about it.
but it's also a real hood fear. Nigga don't know nigga want to be in no fuck. Niggas,
Except a hood nigga like Lakeith Stanfield, because each what was it? Big Boy. What was his name? The big
Lakeith Stan. That's
Paper Boy. Goddamn.
that's
Too
who you
many
talking about.
boys. Yes, Paper Boy,
That's
and
Lakeith
then
Stanford.
no,
Lakeith Stanford, the
it's a
skinny
skinny
nigga.
one.
Darius. Is his name Darius?
Will.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying. Lakeith Stanfield's actor, Paperboy, and then even Donald Glover. That's easier to say. His character are all very like realistic staple
Niggas.
like characters you will get in real life
No,
chronicles.
real life.
Yeah.
Oh, true, like Atlanta. I be forgetting
Especially the
everybody's not
episode
from
when them
Atlanta,
niggas-
so people really don't know what it means to be
When they
like.
went to that college party, and you heard
Yeah.
the nigga running up. Let's go, nigga.
I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it.
Bro,
That
I
sounds
forgot about that. That was
like
so
my
funny.
show.
But I
But
only
no,
watched like the first 2 seasons. Like I didn't
Jordan
watch the
Peele,
3rd or the 4th one.
Jordan Peele is doing it,
I'm gonna figure
especially
it
Yeah.
out, bro.
movies.
It's somebody who came before Jordan.
Like I need him to not ever stop because I love sci-fi, and especially when me and Miles went and saw Nope.
Mhm.
Like what I
That
pointed
was so
out
good.
is the fact that it was so artistic, it was so
Yeah.
beautifully
Mhm.
executed, but it was so not what you've seen before in sci-fi.
because he's
Yeah.
Right? It's like he gave you a different view. Like I
he
mean,
really
white
did it.
people when they fucking make
Just
their sci-fi
He did
shit, it's all gory, it's all ugly faces, lots of props and shit.
Can I
yeah.
But Nope was just
say nope.
a
But
different,
Can I say
a
something though?
different
Double
just
entendre.
I feel like Jordan Peele,
execution. It was so fucking good.
like Note was like all the like black media, the way they putting this
Mhm.
shit out. It's like, bro, we been had this. Like we see this shit on a day to day basis from toddlers on up.
I don't see a stationary
Like give us an
I
example
don't think
of what
so.
you're saying.
Like a lot of the humor that we get in these new black media TV shows, we already experienced it firsthand as black people. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
that's but I think that's
That's what
the
makes it
beauty of
relatable.
Jordan Peele because like in Nope, the black family, first off, it was about a family of black ranchers. That's something you don't see. I have never seen in any movie. And there's rumors, I don't know how true this is or not, that the cowboys were actually black people before, you
Yeah,
know,
I
Hispanic
believe
people were
that.
It's
cowboys,
not
Indian
a
people were
Or
rumor.
I think it was
It's
both.
right.
Cowboys
well,
were black people.
I just didn't have anything to substantiate it. But like,
Mhm.
and the fact that he was uncomfortable at that shoot with that horse and no one was really like vibing with him until his sister got there, and then they were listening to like what 80s or 90s jazz, like black music, like in the house before the alien came. Like to incorporate all of that in a horror sci-fi movie, that's not something you see every day. Before that, we probably had what Leprechaun, guys, damn, what like
And that
um
is not scary movie.
like
Like stuff like that. It's never like real horror, I feel like.
yeah, or like the Snoop Dogg like horror short, those that movie that had all where Snoop Dogg was like the villain and he was like I can't remember the name of it. Let me see. I'll
I
look it
think
up.
I get what y'all saying. I feel like that old shit we had of supposedly black media was more acceptable by um the other race, but in a sense, it was like try hard films or try hard TV shows that didn't really resonate with the black community. We only fuck with them because
Yeah.
nigga Snoop Dogg and this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like as far as like what Jordan Peele is doing, it just I feel like it's so simple. Like he just putting together what, like I said, the everyday what we experience type shit, and a little bit of history behind it. Same way with Childish Gambino, like some of his
Right.
episodes where people be dying and shit, and they was on the lake, like lake. You telling me about Lake Lanier and shit like that in Atlanta, and about how that shit, the history behind that, like
I feel like well, of course, because Jordan Peele and like Childish Gambino's, they're the producers and the writers. It's
Yeah.
it's not whitewashed, and that's the problem. Like that Eddie Murphy movie. What was that
Coming
recent
to
movie?
America?
No, the one where it was like the first role Wesley Snipes had when he got out of prison.
you talking Coming to America too.
No, it was the other Eddie Murphy movie. It was like set in like the 70s.
Let's
I
see.
can't remember,
Got
but
You People, Dolomite, Mr.
Dolomite.
Church. Okay.
If you ever watch Dolomite, it like that shows you how it was to be a black actor trying to make black films back in the 60s, 70s, 80s. It was all these
Mm,
white producers telling black people how to be black. And that's what made it seem so corny or so damn near racist, like not good quality. But now that we got black producers, even like
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry,
Shout out to Tyler Perry.
what's the other one?
Tyler Perry Productions. You know what I'm saying?
No, the black
Who?
producer that did all the 90s movies. And his still frames would always be like this. You know who I'm talking about.
It's still what name of movie though?
I can't remember.
You don't know a movie?
Is
He
Tyler
be at the
Perry, Spike
basketball
Lee,
games.
Anthony Fuqua?
Is it Spike Lee?
Spike Lee, yes. Spike Lee,
Mhm.
but like even with him, like it's black people being black people, and like Corinne said, it's relatable. But yeah, like Jordan Peele, but he's going so hard in like the sci-fi genre.
Mhm.
It's so good because it's so good compared to the traditional sci-fi we get. It was, like I said, beautiful. It was artistic.
Mhm.
Like it was just so
The
much
dark
more
skin,
vibrant.
like you could see the dark. I feel like, and Corinne kind of pointed this out. Like, I don't know what show we were watching.
It was Sicario.
Oh, Sicario. If y'all haven't seen Sicario, that shit hard as fuck. Miles, you probably like Sicario, but
Just action.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
action. So what's his name? Daniel
Kaluuya.
Half
The
Kaluuya.
movie, he's like, it's like him and this white girl who is doing like this military kind of mission, and half the movie the lighting is too dark for you to see his face.
You can only see his eyes. Like you can only see
And
his eyes, and that shit was
and
like,
it's like it'd be the daytime you could barely see him. It's nighttime you could barely see him. But it's like in Nope and Get Out, he's lit so well. You can see all of his features.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think the last.
it was
Yeah.
just it's good to start having, especially like actually creative black people making stuff,
Mhm.
because it's just so good. Like I love me a good sci-fi, I love a good horror, but it's almost like they just be doing too much with the gore, they be doing too much with the scary face.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, give me a good storyline. That's why it kind of fell off with
Exactly.
like the slasher films in like the 80s.
Mhm.
Cause it's like you got all these horny ass white people. All they want to see is white tits
Right.
walking around. You want to have all these horny ass comments. Half the fucking script is horn dog stuff.
Yeah.
Give me something creative.
Facts. Shout out to all the black creators out there. Some of these producers, Ryan Coogler, Black Panther. You
Issa
already know.
Rae.
Issa
Issa
Rae.
Rae,
We didn't talk about her. Watch Insecure. That was good.
Like
Quincy
that was
Jones,
so good.
Curtis Blow. Shout out to Curtis.
Not Curtis Blow.
Shout out to
Yeah.
everybody out there. Angela Bassett. You know what I mean.
Oh,
All the
for
black creators
sure.
out. All the black creators out there. Let us know if there's anything that I should watch. What is the first thing that I should watch? What are some black?
ATL.
I'm not watching it. That time has passed.
Please watch ATL.
Boondocks, bro.
What you say, Miles?
First thing you need to watch is Boondocks.
I can
Hey.
work with that.
Hey, y'all.
I love
gotta watch
ATL.
ATL.
You talking about the
No,
movie?
he
You talking about the
needs-
movie? Atlanta?
Yeah.
Faithful. No,
ATL, nigga.
because no, he needs to watch something that is not set in Atlanta atmosphere. He's already an ATLian. He needs to watch classic black movies. Color Purple.
That's true.
Watch out. Look,
The
I got a
Temptations.
good movie
Did
for
you
you.
watch that?
Oh fuck no.
The Five
Ain't nobody
Heartbeats.
coming to see you,
Watch out.
Otis.
The Five Heartbeats.
Listen. Go watch Harlem Nights.
New Jack City.
Harlem Nights.
Brooklyn.
Harlem Nights.
Hey, we'll have on our Patreon.
Harlem Nights is a good movie. It got
You need to go and watch the original Tyler Perry plays.
Have you seen Diary of a Mad Black Woman?
All right, y'all. So on our Patreon, we'll have a goal.
Man, you killing me.
On our Patreon, we'll have our Discord. You can go ahead and join that at the
Did you
$5
watch
tier.
What's Love Got to Do with It? That is a classic Lawrence Fishburne. Have you watched Boys in the Hood? Have you watched what's the
Yeah.
other one?
I seen Boys in the Hood.
You need to watch
Poetic
What's Love Got
Justice?
to Do with It.
Did you watch Juice?
Yeah, I seen Juice.
Have you seen Poetic Justice?
So yeah, on our Patreon, you can go ahead. You can
Not
go
a
ahead and subscribe at the $5 tier to join our Discord. You know what I mean? We'll probably be watching movies in there. You'll see me get berated with a whole bunch of
You
movies and shit.
killing me.
All right, y'all, and that is it for this episode of the Second Thought Podcast. We talked about our highlights, lowlights. First off, who do y'all think are better drivers, men or women? We all know the answer. But we also talked about black media and just shouting out some of these creative, intellectual, deep works of art that we're seeing today. And it's just influencing so many other people to be confident in the art that they create as well. Not just in the movie atmosphere or TV atmosphere, we're also hearing it sonically. People like Willow Smith creating alternative rock music. That shit is fire as fuck. If y'all don't listen to Willow Smith, go check her out because her music is fire. But yeah, let us know what you're listening to. Let us know what you're watching. Again, you can find us on all platforms: Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. We even on Fanbase now. If you don't know what Fanbase is, y'all better peek game. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, check out that Fanbase and go ahead and subscribe to our Patreon. We got a $5 tier where you can go ahead and enter into our Discord and you can check out all of our content early, and then a $10 tier so we can go ahead and shout you out. So I want to go ahead and shout out LV Sloss and Tyler Deacon for being our patrons on Patreon. We appreciate your support, and that's all we got, man. Y'all got anything to add to this outro before we sign off in this mud?
You need to watch Boondocks.
Okay, I will watch Boondocks today.
You asking everybody?
Yeah.
Got anything to add to the outro before we did?
Yeah, you need to watch Do the Right Thing. Spike Lee.
I think I saw that at Miller Grove. I didn't even play that in class.
If you don't remember, watch it.
Doesn't it end in a fight?
Don't worry about what it end in.
Yeah, you see.
Watch that motherfucker.
Peace out, y'all. We love y'all. Go ahead, do the damn thing. Oh yeah. Before we sign off, download this episode. Tell your folks to download the episode. Leave a review if you fucking with the episode. That helps us grow, helps us get sponsors, so we can, pop up, make it look sexy. Peace out.
Yeah, and if I know y'all, and I check your phone, it ain't downloaded, I'm gonna download that motherfucker for you.
What?
Leah downloaded last week's episode.
Okay, shout out to
Hey, mama.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and end on a bang.
Fridays?
Of course. I've seen all the Fridays.
No, don't say of
You
course.
said
Like,
that
Of course.
a little suspicious.
That's a staple. What are we saying? That's a staple.
Did
That's
you
a
see last Friday?
staple. That's lame. Wait, last Friday? There ain't no last Friday. You see how he tried to. Nice try. All right,
Look
let's
at
go
my
ahead and
whole
end
shit.
off with a bang.
Okay. Booty hole brown.
Oh,
My booty hole brown.
What the hell?
hold on. The beat kind of riding though.
Just left Poundtown.
Hey, Sexy Red, don't sue us. You know what I'm saying? We just getting jiggy with it. Miles, dance. What you doing?
Fuck no.
My booty hole brown.
Where the niggas, I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing nigga, cause suck a bitch toe.
It's second thought.